Ay, I cannot close him up. I am a young him.
Okay, dumb jokes aside and me pretty much suffocating myself. Welcome back. I've clearly done a lot in the meantime if you're just looking at my outfit, but you'll see I've done a couple of side quests, like almost every single, almost like two entire page worth of the basic ones. Got a bunch of the arenas unlocked that I'll still need to do later for other things. And done every single request quest that I got from the people here. Though I still have more things I need to hunt to unlock other things. I've even done some, like talking to that require me to be at the research base to do. But I've pretty much done nearly everything that I should be doing. I've been gotten a new weapon. As you can see, I currently have the Dodogama heavy bow gun on me. I have made a lot more stuff, but also I had. Welcome to the annoying thing of I've done a lot, but I haven't done a lot at the same time because I have gotten. So I've gotten like I've been trying to get certain things set up and made, and I have gotten no luck with that all with my own personal hunts at all in the meantime. Like the Dodo Gama itself, getting this weapon I wanted to get was already a challenge and a half because I kept not getting anything. I have been able to successfully get some stuff, and I've been trying to upgrade everything I can to something good, but I have not gotten the stuff I wanted at all. It has been a struggle to get this much, and I just said screw it. I'm still very insistent on only using Wyvern Snipe because I still loathe. I've learned how to use Wyvern Heart, but I just so much more prefer a Wyvern Snipe gun over anything. But I at least do have a new look, and yes, I am going to be wearing this Wiggler helm for a long time because I genuinely enjoy how ridiculous it looks. I mean, and fun fact, that intro is me doing the
Ay,
is in reference to a bit that I did when I first got this helmet, and I just annoyed everyone with it. Hopefully my mic is actually able to pick up that intro and everything, but God, Zach got so pissed off when I kept doing that. Welcome to this is welcome to I'm never gonna stop talking about that. God damn. I'm never gonna stop talking about him, I think, in relation to this game. Because, like I said, I got him into the series with this game, and that is one of my, that is a moment of pride as a hunter. But anyways, I'm gonna attempt something I shouldn't be attempting because I don't have the proper equipment for it, but I'm still doing it anyways. The reason I'm using Dodogama is because I want to be able to sticky gun this monster. If you don't know what sticky gunner is, it is when you just keep using a using the sticky ammo repeatedly to shoot a monster. Oh, I did not grab full ammo on that ammo type. Hooray, okay. What's the thing that I'm going to... Who wants to talk to me in camp? Oh. Well, if he's offering to talk, I'll talk to him. Admiral. Finally, the time has come. Ecological Research sent a message. I've been waiting for you. Now, you'd better be careful. Nergigante tried to eat Zora Magdaros and failed, and tried to take on other Elder Dragons and failed there too. So now it's hungry, and most likely a little bit irate too. Anyways, you don't need warnings from me. Not after all you've been through. So what'd you say? Are you ready to do this? Of course you are. Ready? Time to move. Yeah. Why am I struggling with reading again? Fun fact, this has rapid fire. This has auto reload on one of the ammo types. Alright. My main goal is going to be using that spread 2 in the interims, but it's far from my main ammo choice. Grab those needle bearers so I have an option to craft stuff in the field if need be. So I kept joking about this little entrance. Welcome to the start of the cutscene. They're trying to give us warning and help, surprisingly. One of the flagship monsters. Nergigante.
Run! Smash! Full power!
Last time I fought this guy, he kind of wrecked my stuff, and he's going to again without question. So, if I don't know what sticky gunning is, anytime I fire a shot at him, no matter where it lands, it will do 52 points of damage. Or it should only do 52. So sticky gunning is, who needs to aim when you can just fire at a single location and guarantee that damage every time? Yes, it does stun. But who needs stun when you can just do consistent damage? Alright, welcome to the fun thing about it. Like I said, Nergigante is going to do damage to me no matter what. But that is way more than I was expecting. Thought I was going to move a bit more. Alright. So, the main breakable parts on Nergigante are going to be his horns, his tails, and a bunch of spikes that are constantly growing on his body. Those actually boost his hardness on his body, so you're going to want to actually deal with those too. But in the meantime... Shoot! This is going to go bad. Trying to avoid him. Once he actually gets stuff built up on his body, it will be a bit more risky. God dang it. Of course, the moment I'm trying to run away, he gets in that. He delivers it to me. Come on, just keep focusing on my Palco, please. Ow, nope. I really wish I could just command Pike to stay at a constant distance from me. Alright. We're going to a new area. I'm going to want to grab some rocks or crystal bursts or something. In this area there are going to be these two crystals that are on top of the entire area. You can drop them on top of a monster and do a good amount of damage, like the following. That should be good. That is basically his ultimate attack. It is going to do a good amount of damage if it hits you, and even with my shield, it still took about half of my incomplete health bar. No. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Why did I run out of stamina at that one point? Come on, shoot that rock on top of him. Mike, you keep detonating them literally just a second. Why do you keep failing to detonate them on top of me? Alright, I wanted to just use that as an opportunity. I'm going to drink this Mega Potion. Come on, focus on my Palco. Palco, don't come near me, Pike. That was bad. That was a bad call. This will be bad. I found somewhere around here. That I think I broke one of his horns. No. Alright, I'm just gonna fire off the cluster I got. Alright, I'm just gonna face tank it. My base is my shield. Now that's a proper location to actually work on me. Hooray. I could probably be doing more damage to this guy, but I'm just going with safe damage. When we fight another Elder Dragon in particular, I'm going to be using this strategy again. Alright, he's moving to another area. I'm just gonna regular potion. I don't need to waste the honey or anything. Alright. If I was using something... No, I messed up. Oh. That should be good. I think you should be getting close to death sometime soon. But I don't want to risk it, and I don't want to get too confident. Okay, at least got some of that off, so that's pretty good. Oh, I was genuinely not surprised. Oh, that makes so much sense now that I see that. Ah! So Unpacked, you can inflict bleeding, or at least this high rank variant can. Oh, I'm gonna have to face tank. And I knew that was a risky face tank, but I had to. Nice thing is you don't have to worry about the range of stuff as much with this. So you're gonna actually... Yep, I re-enraged him. Ow. Oh. So close. So close. So close. I'm going to use a voucher. I'm going to eat a meal. I'm going to... Where is it? Oh. I can't... Can I seriously not redo that? Okay, I'm learning that if I have eaten a meal involving those things, I need to set up a second one. Cool. So if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm using Bombardier for the sticky gunning. It gives you more damage to your sticky bombs and everything like that. So if I wasn't using that, my damage would be even less, and it's just one of those good general things to have. Now, do I use that as a wake-up shot, or do I do a wake-up shot? A wake-up slam, or a wake-up shot? Do I have megas? I think I could buy... I think I already own the mega barrel bombs, but I'm just... I am pragmatic and just a simpleton with some things I do. So, welcome to the arena we had to fight him in. It'll open up in a second due to his intervention. But it will look so cool when he does it. Now that is awesome. Alright. Oh, come on! I might fail this quest, in all honesty. You know what? I'm gonna change something. I am going to switch it to probably the Molotov cocktail just to have him do more damage. I am not noticing a major benefit to having him be using the Vigor Wasp. I think I just need to be higher level overall for it to be to the point of my liking, and I have not been focusing on grinding that up at all. So it's just led to it being more of a complication and annoyance than an actual assistance to me. I think if I can get that off, that should do a good amount of damage to him. But yeah, this is going to be the final part, and I need to not faint. God damn it, no. He's going to charge. This ain't neat. I'm just. If you see it's doing now 52 points of damage instead of what it was before, that's part of the effect of the Bombardier being not on me anymore. God, no. God damn it, yep, I want to have my Palico, so I am going to run. I am almost out of everything. Fuck. Anytime I enter the ring, he's gonna yell. I'm going to just... I've been forgetting to use this. I need to use it. Just fire. Yeah, he's never an easy hunt. Never an easy hunt whenever I fight him normally. The only time he was ever an easy hunt was the Defender gear. Welcome to the first Elder Dragon we have to fight. We have a lot. Well, unless you go for the Kirin, but welcome to your most people's first Elder Dragon. I genuinely enjoy his fight. I think he is a perfect example of just what an Elder Dragon should be. He is one of the few non-elemental Elder Dragons, which is actually surprising. His main thing is actually inflict. He is instead one of the few and weird status Elder Dragons, as I've nicknamed them. Things like Chameleos and him are basically in that family in my head.
Hey!
Look who's still with us. So we have Elder Dragons eating other Elder Dragons. Wonderful. That clears some things up.
Yeah. We weren't looking at the big picture. Until we came to the new world, how could we know?
Nergigante came here looking for a feast. And he made a real mess of the local ecosystem in the process.
Theory's good.
Now that the problem child's been put to bed, the other Elder Dragon should revert to their usual behavior. You did good. So, you ready to go? What's wrong?
No. There's a piece of the puzzle missing. How did this area end up becoming such a hotbed of energy in the first place? Enough energy to lure in a menace like that and convince it to switch habitats doesn't just naturally happen.
The home of one of my favorite Elder Dragons. So with that, congratulations, you have beaten a Nergigante. You do not get enough parts for anything, as expected. One shall stand, one shall fall. New supply locales available. New cutscenes have been added to the gallery. New armor upgrade levels now. New upgrade levels now available for armor. Congratulations, you fought an Elder Dragon. Now have stuff that can actually withstand Elder Dragons to a decent degree. With the burial of Nergigante, with the brutal Nergigante slain, the hunter's investigation into the Eater of Elder Dragons was complete. I cannot finish that. Damn it, I think of something like, something of the deeper mystery of the, Elder's Recess.
As you all know, when Nergigante descended into the Elder's Recess, it stirred up a veritable hornet's nest. Being that Nergigante feeds on Elder Dragons, you can imagine that every monster in the Recess got spooked. Initially, I thought we could nip this problem in the bud by eliminating Nergigante. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Despite our best efforts, the situation has escalated. Elder Dragons fleeing Nergigante's wrath have started invading other areas.
Now we're coming across Elder Dragon tracks left and right. In the forest, among the Wildspire, even in the Rotten Vale. Our team has managed to attribute the tracks to 3 distinct Elder Dragons so far. Emphasis on so far.
Many of you have crossed paths with Elder Dragons in the old world. You know the consequences of their cataclysmic power, and you know what dangerous adversaries they make.
Heck, if you talk to the excitable A-lister, he'll tell you about the time he helped invent a weapon to fight one that stole a Dragonator. I'm not lying about any of that.
But no matter the danger, we have to seize upon this opportunity. We'd be fools not to.
Though I never got to do that hunt.
Yeah, all right. First things first. I want our field team to start gathering evidence. We need to track down these beasts and pinpoint their exact locations. So I've decided to split you into 3 groups. Field team leader, you'll be heading up the Ancient Forest investigation. And the Wildspire Waste, that one's yours. As for the Rotten Vale, we'll be needing the 3rd Fleet's help with that one. I'll leave it up to these delegates to decide how to use the field. Lastly, don't forget to relay your findings to the Ecological Research Team. Once everyone clear? All right. Dismissed. Now you're talking. Well, there
Best
it is.
that. Now babbling about an A1 my old friend would never give me. Let's see if you can in the bag. Veins of the earth are like blood vessels that pump energy and ground. They all reach across the new world. The Outer Stream 2 is part of that system. I suspect there's a reason the Elder Dragons are still stirring despite Nergante's experience. Some are related to this. Of course, I cannot be sure, but I have a gut feeling. Call it Admiral's instinct. Anyways, good luck with these at your end. On your end, I'll let you know what we find out. Oh shoot, almost forgot. My old friend also had a message for you too. While waiting in the place beyond where all things converge. Well, his words, not mine. With that, we now need to investigate the other Elder Dragons that have been released into the areas.
Any signs of settling down, then we'll have to look into it.
Anyways, I'm going to talk to people about stuff. Hi there, Hunter. A moment, if you don't mind, dear. The other day, after a growing bout of intense research, I found a matter of even more new decorations. Cool. New decorations possible. We're going to want to talk to everyone about these things. Meanwhile, hey, I talked to you about Elder Dragons. What a pain in the ass, Lois. I love the fact that he always uses all these little Moss Hunter slaying things in just a different way. And just a pain in the ass, Lois is a good one. For the love of Gogmazios, it's so good. The chief asked me to deliver this, but what? You really do that? Really? Wow, that's a Radalo, sir. I mean, thank you very kindly. Request for some fatty tomatoes. Get some, and me and the chef will add them to the ingredients list. Anyways.
Yo.
Oh, friend, there you are. We split up the hunters in the 4th and 5th to make the search for Elder Dragon's trails go faster. I'd like you to join us, the Ancient Forest, and look there, gathering everything you can find.
Keep it together, okay?
Good luck out there. So, basically, go to the Ancient Forest, search for tracks. Go to the Wildspire Way, search for tracks.
Alright.
And I'm going to first deliver those that so I can have... My goal is to have almost every single ingredient be quickly available, so I do not have to rely on anyone else, and if I'm playing with Ted, I can just give him every ingredient so he can have every kind of food option be available to him. But I am a mad person who actually has done all the grinding for almost every single ingredient on my own solo. Anyways, if you are using Defender equipment, after this point, after you slay, you will get the ability to create the highest level Defender equipment, which will make almost a... You can fight the Arch-Tempered with this and genuinely make, like... You can genuinely fight Arch-Tempered monsters with this weapon. If you don't know what Arch-Tempered is, basically imagine, they are endgame monsters souped up even higher than endgame monsters are. I only need those. If I want to upgrade this gun, I need to get one item from one thing, and I'm going to say the Wildspire Waste monster is the one that gives me what I desire. Sadly. I say it sadly because that is a pain and a half to hunt. I need to still get some Puke stuff and all that. So, like with the previous things, welcome to now you are at the end game you're at the very end of this. You can do hunts in other locations. You can do hunts, and that will give you the ability that will give you some tracks naturally if you do hunts in Wildspire Waste and stuff. With the release of Iceborne, I believe that these have been massively toned down compared to what it was in Base World. I forgot, I do have Evade Extender, so that's why I can actually dodge and get distance on monsters. I keep forgetting I actually did plan somewhat of a build with this. If you can check my armor, my main things are just obviously getting myself basic attack ups up to attack up +4, which does also give me a light amount of affinity and +12 attack. When it says 12, don't think that just means adding 12 to your number. Everything in this game has a bloat number, and then there's something called true damage. So if you want to know a rough idea of what I mean by bloat, alright. This greatsword is the final of that. It has a 10, it does 1056 damage and then 390 blast. Everything in this game has a thing called motion value. I do not know the exact science of it, but I'm just going to say this. Every attack roughly only does, you're not getting that full damage out of it, technically. Every attack has a different thing. That's why, like, if using Greatsword True Hearts, like, the True Heavy Slash does so much damage compared to, like, a regular hit. That's how you get the big Unga Bunga numbers. But it's using a bloated number that you see to give you that 1056 damage. However, if I'm to look at this, my heavy bowgun only has 33 damage. Here's the fun thing. I'm talking about bloat. This has the exact same damage as that greatsword. It's just that its multiplier or bloat multiplier isn't the same. Fun fact, I have used this to get some tail cuts. I've been using dual blades, they're my main, but I've been using them to cut so many tails. I do not like using the cutter ammo most times when hunting. I've been trying to get better with it, but the dual blades has a damage of 308. This is the same amount of damage as my heavy bowgun, the same as if I were to look at the sword and shield, which has the same multiplier, if my memory is correct, as the dual blades. So, the dual blades and that are basically the same amount of damage. If you look at Lance, you'll see it has like a 500. It has the same. The only thing or at least it should have similar. I don't know if it is the exact same. But it's a way that you can actually determine there's something that is the true attack value of a weapon. We don't get them in this game. If you're playing something like I think Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate and the Sunrise and Sunbreak, Rise and Sunbreak have the actual numbers to their damage instead of the bloat. Anyways, I'm going to go to there and get the Provisions Master Delt. I'm going to do that. I'll go to that Provision Master, drop it off. I'll talk to the Third Fleet. They're going to say, hey, we need to gather tracks in the Elder's Recess, not the Elder's Recess, the the underground. Anyways, got some Millenary Crap. The Rotten Veil. Thank you, Brian. Took you 15 million tries. Hey, Tracker. Got two. Those Euphidiums and thicker.
Think about it.
So yeah, she's going to tell us about the Air Dragon, the Ats, and the Rotten Veil. Neville's just here and told me all about it. Fill you in, the Euphidium the Veil has been getting denser. Right there is the one who discovered it while she was investigating. Thankfully, she alerted me to the anomaly at once. We observed the phenomena once before, back when the Third Fleet and I first arrived. We determined the monster we were looking in the center of the effluvium. Seeking it. Let's not waste any time.
Well.
Now, that one in the Rotten Vale is one of my personal favorite of the Elder Dragons. Anyways, let's see. In all honesty, I am probably going to want to be using this gun for the meantime. I want to sticky gun a little bit, but in all honesty, using a pierce bow gun is probably the best option. Also, yeah, I need to make some more max potion, it seems. Oh, I am also... Huh. I'm going to make those, and what am I missing? Oh, I am apparently just running low on all my special stuff. Welcome to the fun part of bow guns. You do eventually just run out of everything and you don't realize it until it happens. Anyways, I want to take these because it does genuinely help to have the Wyvern, them as ammo. I'm going to just deposit that in there. Deposit that in there. I have actually not made a proper setup for this. While. Alright. I'm going to buy some of that stuff. I'm going to double check with the farm that I do have running for what I do have it making, but I still need to make so much more stuff. I have still yet to unlock the thing that makes farming just a non-issue for me. And that is a specific item. It is a specific fertilizer item that just makes it just so nice to not have to think about it. Alright. I'm going to buy 100 of these, though I will probably run out sometime soon. Just buy 100 of these. And just forget about them. I'm going to buy probably 150 of these and forget about them. I'm going to buy like 160 of these. Buying bullets, like in real life, is an expensive waste. Because you're not sure if all of them are going to actually hit the target. Alright, and with that, I am now broke again. If you ever want a good recommendation to just how to get some money in the background, if you have enough parts of a monster, just sell some monster parts.
Go carefully.
Alright, with that.
Huh?
Hey, Chief Botanist. Go with a plant harvest. Now let's see. With that should be good, that should be good. What do I not have a lot of the actual things of? More mandrakes, but that's that I don't need to worry too much of. Oh, I definitely gonna need more sleep herbs then. I only just got soft soil. That just makes things so much easier. So you now have two ways to go about doing stuff. You can go out there and gather the tracks directly, or you can do some side quests and gather tracks on your quests. I myself Alright, with that, I'm going to just do that. Let's see, what's the radial menu on this right now? Pierce ammo, sticky 2, cluster 2. Alright, cool. For now, I'm just gonna have it basically be making pierce ammo and the sticky ammo on this one. And you know what? First aid meds, just craft all of them. That way I can just quickly set it so I have all of them. And then this should be that. I'm not caring about the bombardment ammo. That should be a good setup for that, but I'm going to basically go into grinding mode, which means I'm using the defender equipment just to mitigate a lot of this stuff. Like I said, my goal is to be using this as much as possible, but even my goal is to only use it on the regular hunts because this gun trivializes so much. Congratulations, you also unlock a new tier of quests. Now, for me, I do know I need to hunt some stuff, but I'm not sure where it is. I need to hunt some stuff like the Puka Puke, so I'm going to be doing these hunts, and I'm going to be doing them solo. I need to actually change out my Palico stuff, I just realized. Because that will make things a little better. I'm going to switch him from that. Also, if you ever... Spoilers. If you ever want to know what my room looks like, yeah, I've been putting all my rare pets on pure display here. I even got a Wiggler Queen finally. Grab those interim awards. But you have to usually go into your place to get this stuff. Change Palico equipment. I'm going to change it from that. I want the Vigor Wasp to be leveled up for multiple reasons. Also look at my fish. I have a super rare one right there. And nope, still no talking from them. Alright. I'm just going with the stuff that gives me the most health. I'm not going for anything actually
Nothing can stop us.
considering or assembling a good strategy. And I need to get some Puke Puke parts for a gun I've been working on in the background that I've kind of put on hold, but I finally now have a thing that just gets me the parts so... A skill I love in this game is Part Breaker. It helps you break parts even faster. Fun fact, part damage also does trigger the flinch damage, if my memory is correct. So it allows monsters to flinch way more often too, but I've been using that, and oh my god, breaking parts is so nice, because it's just... doesn't happen about halfway through the fight. It happens just naturally in the fight. So, we need to find more indicators for something else that's here. There will be now, in certain areas, new tracks.
Wait, this came from the Elder Dragon the field team leader assigned us to. Let's track it.
Now, if any of you have played a previous game before, you'll understand immediately if I say a Wind Elder Dragon what I'm talking about. If you played this game, you also already know what we're going to fight. But yeah, he is no breeze to hunt, pun intended. while you're out, just grab those tracks. It'll help boost the research on it. Anyways, I need to break your wings. Oh, stop trying to peek in my face. I know it's your name, but you don't need to puke on me, Pukey. Yeah, Puka's name is simply a throw-up joke, though. At least now doing decent with this. I'm finally actually getting to the level of just... how to strut through a monster in 5 easy steps. Be stronger than it. Don't stop firing this gun. Yep, I love being cornered. Oh. Good job, Pike. Now, where is that next thing? I think there should be like... grab that. I think there might be one here, but I don't think I'll get into it in time. I'm swinging from the vine. I got one wing. I think do I need one or two wings? Yeah. So, go just do basic investigations and or hunts, and you'll get them. I'm going to be honest. Alright. I think I have an order I'm going to do these, but... I'm going to have... Alright. I think I have an order in mind, but I'm not sure which order I should do. Alright, grab this. Yeah, so I want to use this equipment setup. Alright.
Want something making?
Alright, so if I want to make that, what do I need to fully upgrade the Tobi-Kadachi gun? I need Nergigante stuff and a bunch of Tobi talents. I'm probably not going to make that fully upgraded then. At least not while I'm streaming, obviously. This should be completely done by the time I'm done grinding and everything. Because I am going to do one final thing before that. that one requires me to fight them, and I want to get that. Yeah, I just need way more Puke wings. I just need to break their wings off, and then that's it for the last one. But I don't, and to create that, I need that monster's wings, so that's just an optional thing. But yeah, my goal is going to be upgrading the Dodo Cannon, and I'm gonna hope I get the parts I need for it. I can deal with the Kadachi weapon. Alright. So, if my memory is correct, it's going to be him. It's going to be the Wildspire monster. It's then going to be going from Wildspire to the Ancient Forest, and I'm leaving my favorite for last. Nope. I was just thinking if I saw one, I'll just probably go out there and just break its wings for my own thing. I'm just gonna go to the Wildspire Waste and just simply grab the tracks that are needed. The recommended path, if my memory is correct, is when this game was, yeah, just dedicate your time to farming for stuff in the background, going to these locations to grab some stuff also, and that was pretty much it. I'm going to switch from that to Gillimantle in case any particular monsters decide, hey, I don't like you being around here, Diablos. Alright. So we're going to be on the lookout for unusual footprints and unusual fur.
This must be from the Elder Dragon the Huntsman told us about.
I'm going to say when we fight that Elder Dragon, it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a royal time, and I feel like if I had to reference a certain character in Punch-Out, I'd just say Von Kaiser would want his punches to be as strong as it. I am trying to just do all the dumb jokes I can think of. Alright, we're gonna keep finding Seared Fern footprints. Just keep investigating this stuff. Grab some Muddy Buddy footprints because... Oh. Yeah, just run around, grab some tracks. This used to be a lot slower. Like, I've already got about almost to 1/3 of it, almost the halfway point.
We're making good progress.
And now I'm about the halfway point. 1/3 of it. Soon I'll be at the 2/3. Oh, I'm like, wait, is that not? Nope, it's just a temper track. Do know that there's usually one around here. Genuinely surprised we won't be finding it here in the Wildspire Waste, but we'll find its tracks here in the Waste. Kind of makes me sad we don't, because we fight all of them in the Elder's Recess. Which makes me kind of annoyed and sad that we don't fight them in these areas, but they can appear in these areas for investigations and other hunts. It's one of those, why'd you give us this if you're not going to give us it? Why are you going to give us these hints, but you're not going to have us fight them in the place where you're hinting that they're going to be? Feels like I've been lied to. Please do not hit me, Kachakas.
That's enough evidence of the Elder Dragon in the Waste. Let's go tell the ecological research people.
So, with that, I'm gonna be going. after this one, I've done enough prep that I feel comfortable trying to take these guys on. I know I haven't done enough though, if that makes sense. Like, I feel comfortable. I could have been more prepared. There's one hunt that is going to kill me, and I
We
know
have
it
enough
is
data
because
on the
I do not know how to
Wildspire waste
fight
now.
him
Let's go report
in
to
that way.
ecological research.
That hunt is going to kick me in the face so many times. Alright, I'm ignoring what he's saying. I'm just gonna only care about the huntsman's dialogue. What, Teostra? So this is the Elder Dragon that has been strutting around the waste. My old friend, my old enemy. It was the Emperor Flame that left these gashes in my armor, and now we'll face each other again. Any hunter worth his salt should be grateful for a chance to test his skill against such an opponent. Are you with me? Sign up for the quest and we shall pursue Teostra to the Elder's Recess.
A Teostra? Going after it will definitely put all of your skills to the test. I think you'll be okay with a full belly.
Ha! Full steam ahead!
Now with that, that's a new piece of food I can eat. I'm going to just... Alright, these are... The nice thing is I've been getting some Uragaan stuff, but I did not. I had to find Uragaan for one of the side quest things. So, Teostra is going to be a master of fire and blast. I'll be honest, I'm going to be using a fireproof mantle for this exact reason. It nullifies fire and blast bite, prevents damage from hot environments, and reduces fire damage. Huzzah! It'll be a nice little thing to give us a bit more resistance to everything. Now, I want to have something better for me to eat, but an unpredictable platter? The Defender and Weakener might be good. I'm just going to eat this meal. Hope it's good enough. Alright, now let's get to actual piece of equipment that isn't going to just make that fight a complete joke, and I actually want to be kind of terrified when I fight him. So, I'm going to bring the Kodachi with me. You know what? I am gonna also create that, make that part of it. Alright. Since I can only use tier 2s on that, I'm gonna make that and I'm gonna actually add that as a use loadout, use radial menu, good.
Hey, partner.
Teostra the Infernal. Let's see. Now I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go to just quickly get to the cutscene. Alright. After this, it's going to be me doing the Ancient Forest one.
So
which one of us is gonna bag the Teostra? You or me? I like a good competition. Now this is what I was born to do.
The Huntsman is really into this. Just watching him is getting me pumped too.
So, this is a slight detail about the Huntsman I remember people pointing out. Apparently for Monster Hunter, I think it's Monster Hunter DOS, there's a hunter that is shown in the cutscenes, like the intro cutscenes, who uses Rathian armor and goes to hunt a Teostra, and people very much, yep, it's gonna be this way, think that he is... Monster Hunter is a thing where they kind of pull stuff from the past. And we think that the Huntsman might be the hunter from Monster Hunter DOS's cutscenes. Like on the new Wilds game, we're pretty sure Gemma is just the little Miss Forge, aged up finally. Oh! These monsters think when they just see a wiggler head walk up towards them, just the biggest wiggler in the universe. Why am I never as afraid to fight this guy as I am to fight a Nergigante? Alright, that should be him going to sleep. Now with this, I want to make sure I have a good lineup. I think that should be good. Yep, that was a good one. I've never seen its actual attack do 0 damage until now. No, alright. Come on. Just out of range. That was a mistake of a movement. If you don't hit him in the right locations with your gun, he will just burn up the ammo. Okay, I guess I won't use that bigger wasp repeatedly. Kept trying to use the vigor wasp, but everything kept stopping me, so I guess I won't, but I want to. Now will you let me jump onto you? Alright. Come on, bash your head against that wall. Perfect. That should still get a good amount of explosions to his face. Oh. Well. I'm just gonna fire him in the Inferno, I guess. Alright. After I do that, my goal is probably going to just be doing that. Could try to paralyze him. Pike is helping out with that damage too, but I don't know if that's kind of going a bit overboard with an overkill. Yep, you need aim for the head for this. You know what? I might start using some of this normal ammo then. Where is a safe spot to hit him? It's like, am I just that blind right now? I know the Wyvern Snipe can't burn up, luckily, so... That! No, is it... Come on, nope. I'm not sure where his available hit zones are. Can at least shoot the wings. I'm gonna try to go for those. It's not good damage, but it's guaranteed damage. Ah. Nope, I didn't. Oh, that's his Nova. when a Teostra goes up in the air and starts charging energy, your immediate thought should be run. Now where... I saw something here and it's now not showing up for me. That's annoying. Thought there was some ammo I could grab here. Thought there was some torch pods or something. Like somewhere right... Oh, found the pile of rocks. Two. Nope. Damn it, I ran out of stamina. I hate when you grab onto the wrong part. That just also screws you. If you do not grab on... If you try to do any kind of grab on this thing that isn't a guaranteed grab... Oh, come on. Seriously, you don't... Why do monsters sometimes just target walls and other times they target perfect alleyways? Ow. Okay. Ow. Alright. No, just force headshots. Ideal. Optimal damage is ideal, but optimal is not always a given, so just go with what you get. That should be good. 3 shots, 3 impacts, not the best, but still could be worse. Wall! Fire! 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 You know what? I can use this. I love this thing. Oh no! Belly flop! I have done that so much in 4 Ultimate. When I first fought him in 4 Ultimate, it was definitely an experience and a half, and I was definitely a newbie to those people, but they were so nice to me. They gave me so many times to make sure I could screw up. I'm sure I completed 3 Ultimate, which... God, that G-rank jump was definitely a jump, but I was still able to at least get to Dire Morales. Alright. My goal is to see if I can't break his horns. No, come on. The moment I enter the arena, he just notices me. Great. Come on, get in. Oh, I broke his wings, but I didn't knock him down. Alright, if his wings are broken, that indicates something else to be aware of. Nope. Come on. Keep focus on Pike, please. Come on. This is gonna hurt. Oh. It didn't detonate. He culminated the blast power, but not actually getting it off. Nice. Run out. I'm gonna grab that while I run back to the center of this arena. I don't care about optimal damage, just care about damage. He's gonna go to his home base. You know what that means is I should prepare for something. I am gonna do that. Alrighty. Alright, where is it? Yep. Now, I'm pretty sure I made some of these a while back. Yep. I should be using these more often. Mega barrel bombs. They're one of the greatest inventions ever. They're just explosives that are big. Now, the fun bit is about to begin. I didn't grab the cool drinks, and because I did that, I just put them back in the box. I am going to awkwardly shuffle back to a box, grab exactly one cool drink, chug the exactly one cool drink, now I need to, and I'm just going to keep taking damage until I get there. So you can't capture these monsters, so you know what that means is the good old-fashioned wake-up method. However, I am not going to be using the Wyvern ammo on that. I am going to instead be using a Wyvern snipe on it. The first hit does double damage and everything else this place is going to go from a fiery hellscape to an even fierier hellscape. With the help of explosives. Everything looked like it was on fire before, now it's even more on fire. With that, the second of the Elder Dragons I'm going to attempt to kill in one big gauntlet is done with. Teostra down. With that, you go Teostra Claw, Fire Dragon Scale. I'm going to definitely need a lot of those. Teostra Mane, and Teostra Carapace. I think I got pretty much all the items that are basic from him with that one go. We'll probably get his horn and wings since we broke them. Honestly, 20-minute hunt ain't bad, especially when I'm trying to learn a weapon. I don't have it fully upgraded, obviously, but hopefully that was... Alright, I'm hoping I got enough. I don't know how many Fire Dragon scales I'm going to need to upgrade, but I'm pretty sure I need the Fire Dragon scales to upgrade that weapon. Alright. A bounty has been finished, so I'm just going to talk to them and turn it in. Hunt 3 higher rank monsters. And complete a quest of 8 or higher. Gold Vivarium print. Nice. Small Calling will probably be the next one I grab. That way if I get Friendly Fire, I just get Friendly Fire. And I know that there's going to be Friendly Fire in the upcoming hunts, probably. Alright. With us finished with that, the Huntsman does have has something he wants to say to us, so...
Good work.
Impressive. I bow to your skill. Besting Teostra is no ordinary hunter's feat. Today you stand among the truest and finest in our field. And I consider an honor to know you. We hunters must treasure our equals and rivals. The spirit of competition is what drives us to shine brighter. The dents in my armor remind me of the past, but shining like a shining star, you shall guide me to the future. Now, I'm praying I can just upgrade the Dodogama weapon I have. Because the next one I'm going after is going to make me want to use nothing but... So you know how Teostra was burning up some of the berries when I kept shooting at it? Next one is going to do something similar. I need 4. It's a 15 increase. It's not going to be the end of the world. Just make that fight a little slower, but I still am going to attempt to push through every single... My goal is to finish all these high-rank Elder Dragons. So I'm going to get the most basic setup for this setup. Alright. With that, next goal, Ancient Forest. good news is I know where some of them are out the gate, so it won't take too long. I should have brought the Gilly Mantle just to, like I had in mind, for just in case some of the monsters are in those areas. I want to be able to not have to worry about them pursuing and tracking me down, but I'm getting my I was getting more of my equipment ready for what comes next to hunt. Alright, how many electric monsters are there? Tobikadachi's the only electric monster that's coming to mind. One moment. Wait. Is it... Okay, Gyarados water monster. Okay, cool. One water monster, one electric monster, fire. Alright. Alright, so that's 2 fires now. Elementless. Ice, 1 ice with elementless. Fire, elementless, electricity. Okay, so the current, so that makes it 2 electrics. Fire, elementless technically uses blast. Fire. Dragon, fire. Wow, there are like seriously no elements other than fire in this game, is there? I did not. Oh my god, Iceborne did so much for this game. Like, just element wise.
Found some Elder Dragon evidence. We're making good progress.
Gathering these windswept gashes. Yeah, no, like that. That just hit me when I did that just to ask myself the question, and I got an answer, and I was not prepared to receive an answer like that. Like, there are only... Like, fire's the okay, Rathian, okay. Having Rathian and Rathalos, I mean, that's kind of expected of a Monster Hunter game. I mean, at minimum, always having Rathalos. It's the monster of the series. It's the first flagship. It's the iconic thing. It's the thing that got into Smash Bros. Like, it's the monster that got into Smash Brothers. Just as an actual boss. It's the iconic dragon. Well, wyvern of the game. I'll be honest, there's like no real, okay, the most iconic dragon in like Monster Hunter as a series is going to be the one that we don't get a lot of lore, news, or information on because it's all been just kind of shoved into the back of the corner of the world for the safety of everyone's sanity. Because, honestly, if you lived in the world of Monster Hunter and you learned about that thing and the fact that it's genuinely able to destroy pretty much anything we build, it's one of those, yeah. Like, the fun things are just the fact that there's multiple ancient civilizations in Monster Hunter. And we know at least what destroyed one of them. But sometimes you gotta question, look, Straight is already an ancient. Is ancient? I always wonder, what destroyed the things that were probably older than Shrade, though? Because I don't think Shrade is the... I don't think Shrade invented the dragon. I don't think they invented the... Did they? Did they invent the Dragonator? Well, all I know is that there are some things that I'm pretty sure, like, there's more to it. There's who made the tower in that location? Who made the stuff that Ceadus even saying? Because those are genuinely impressive places. Or Ceadus, like, at least with him, it's kind of understandable that he kind of just accidentally sunk them. But there's, like, indications of some stuff where it's like, what genuinely kind of destroyed some of this older stuff? Like, some of it is just, yeah, monsters are able to be legit walking cataclysms, and it's why we have some stuff that will just fall to time anyways. Like, they cause enough destruction that people don't rebuild. I mean, hell, if you live in the United States, we got ruins of towns everywhere. They're called ghost towns, though, is what we call them, but they're ruins. I mean, I live kind of near one. I live near Goldfield. That place is practically just a ghost town of what it used to be. Virginia City used to be one of the biggest cities now. Now it's definitely a lot less of what it used to be. But we still, then again, we have places like Reno and Vegas here that are now replacing them. But even then, Vegas itself can become a ghost town, and that's something that I know can occur. If we do not get the tourism, we do not get the stuff we need here. The military helps with some of that, but this place can definitely become a ghost town. Anyways, I'm gonna now. I just wanted to do a quick little run around as I was doing that little thought process, but there's gotta be a place even older than that. Like, there has to be a civilization before those ones were destroyed. Because I know we have, like, there's stuff in the old Monster Hunter notes that are...
The ecological research team?
We got stuff in Monster Hunter that's definitely indicated that, yeah, there's some bigger stuff that's been here for sure. And what exactly made that bigger stuff disappear? Anyways.
Still in one piece, then?
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. We figured out what Elder Dragon is patrolling the ancient forest and where you can find it. Elder Dragon's name is Kushala Daora. That is the Tempest of the Wind. Well, they command a wide territory, so you've probably heard of the many sightings in the old world, or sighted a few yourself. If one is living here in the new world, then we simply have to study it. We simply must. I've told the commander's grandson where it can be found. Talk to him to find out more. So, what is it? Kushala Daora, welcome to the second other ice monster of this game. That is so weird. Okay, we got 2 electric, which are Kieran and Toby, so god, that, no wonder, okay, yeah, them adding Fulgur was a good idea. And also Jin, and them, yeah, they needed more stuff. I don't wait a minute, is he seriously the only dragon? Well, other than the one that we haven't seen yet, but... Okay, no, none of these have an element. Yeah, so before them, it was just the final boss in Nergigante that gave you Dragon Element. Even then, he was more of a raw weapon with Dragon as a bonus. It was Elder Seal. But Delge gave us actually proper Dragon Element.
All right.
The scholars from the electrical research team have told us where we'll find Kushala Daora. It's in Elder's Recess, and it must be and it must have left the ancient forest and returned to its roost. Which is good news, actually, since we don't want that thing anywhere near base. All the details on the quest I've put together. The rest of the field team are on their way there. Join us as soon as you can.
Whoa, partner! That was a Kushala Daora! Didn't expect to see one in the New World, too.
Now, welcome to what most people consider their least favorite, Elder Dragon. And I'll be honest, I kinda get it, especially in this generation. He does not have a good fight, and the way that this game works with the... I haven't pointed out before, but okay, there's a new type of thing on weapons. It's called Elder Seal. Effectively, Elder Dragons in this have a unique special form. When Kushala was when Teostra was on fire, that's when it occurred. I'm going to go to my favorite of the dual blades that has it. Oh, wait, it's not high. We don't have the final version unlocked. But if you look on the element, you'll see Elder Seal is the thing that's listed underneath the dragon element. That, effectively, as mentioned even against the Kirin we fought in Heaven and Earth, that will seal the special form and basically knock him out of it. This prevents certain things like this helps seal stuff like Nergigante with his spike growth, Kushala with his Teostra with his fire, Kushala with our wind form, which we'll see, which is going to ruin everything. And the other monster with its toxic phase. On bowguns, this will be done through dragon ammo. I'm not going to be using any elemental ammo though still. I'm going to be stubbornly using a bad setup. Well, air quotes are on bad, it's actually not that bad. Now this thing will stop. It will have a windswept mode that will basically prevent ranged attacks from hitting it, and it will. So Teostra's actually was able to damage me with its fire everywhere. It was actually chipping away at my health if you were ever paying attention to it during the fight. This just prevents anyone from getting near it. Windproof is a skill that helps it, but it's going to be in the air the entire time. It has a thing that negates bowgun ammo, bow shots, and more. And it's just seen as one of the most annoying monsters to hunt in this game. In previous games, you can weaken its wind abilities by cutting off its tail, breaking its head, and poisoning it. That doesn't work in this game because the Elder Seal now does that instead. I think world now. To me, it's a big pot pie. On outside, it's hard and mysterious shell. When sitting in scar with it's meaty goodness. Well, maybe more like a fruit pie. Totally sweet and impressive to get out of your system. That's right. Too much information. Anyways, am I the only one who thinks this way? I wouldn't doubt the fact is there's going to be a lot of people who probably stay in the new world after the fact. So now, on to Teostra. Or Kushala Daora. Why am I getting these two mixed up? I'm going to be using the sticky gunning method because this will allow everything to hit and I don't need to worry too much. It's also a fun fact when I've actually, anytime I fought him before, when I was playing this with my friend Zach, we did this and I used dual blades, shortest range. It was a pain. I used insect glaive, I kept getting pushed down.
Okay, got it.
Let's start investigating.
Nope. But I specifically learned how to sticky gun since we were farming this because he was trying to get every single crown. So he could get the platinum for this game. And he actually did do that. Oh, wait. I forgot that. Actually, he doesn't really do much elemental damage, so I'm just going to switch it to Vitality. It's probably better to use Vitality anyways on him. But to most people, this is their least favorite. I understand, and I kind of sympathize with it, because, yeah, this hunt is far from fun. And, well, they could have done better for this hunt. I love the fact that the game just focuses on me, but just focuses on the face, but I'm wearing the Wiggler helmet. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Oh, but I did enjoy fighting him in 4 Ultimate. Like I said, you can weaken him by using stuff like poison. And I used poison dual blades on him, and the only thing you could really hit on him was his tail.
We all saw it coming.
So, I actually got good practice on him. So I could always weaken the wind, I could always do what was necessary. And I could always hunt him with relative ease. Keyword on relative. He was no easy hunt still, but as a hunt, he was fair. That's going to be a bad idea. In this arena, he's also going to shoot the crystals are going to be his best friend. Alright, yep. Nope, I should have walked a bit further. I shouldn't have come close to him. Just gonna focus on blasting him, and that's pretty much it. Going to heal up. Now I don't want to fire SOS, I want to craft the sticky ammo I was making earlier. This is going to go bad. Shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna probably die if he hits me with the wind blast. Okay. Okay, yep, I'm like, oh, that'll be good. I can actually get out. Nope, I'm gonna be stunned into an attack. Yay. Alright. Run around. Nope. Hoping I'd be able to jump on top of him and take him to the ground, but it seems like that's out of the question now. Missed. Ow. Alright, let's see. Care if it's cheap, I just need to hit him. Ow. Okay, I'm going to probably die if I don't get away from him. This is another reason why people like him. See that tornado? That ain't gonna leave anytime soon. Oh. Well, it was there for a good long while. Cool. Ow. Oh, there is going to be a long, long time for that to go. Alright, let's see. If I can get him lower, I could probably use the Paratoad on him. Come on. Come on. Alright. Cluster him. Come on, stop it with all these screams. If he just lands, that will be nice, but I don't think he's going to land right now. I'm going to see if I still can't do that anyways. Nice. Got one hit off. Alright, grab some more stick. Craft that sticky. Come on. Knocked him unconscious, that'd be pretty good too. Well, let's see if that still hits his tail. Okay, just keep firing on him. Yeah, I had to block that.
The next chance. Stupidity is not something I tolerate.
If there's anything that you do tolerate, we got it, loud and clear.
Alright. Moving to another area. Meantime, I'm gonna double check my equipment and see. I'll have that loaded though. Don't need it. I want to get that item, but the downside is the tornadoes are still in effect, so it's going to be a while before I can actually get it. Alright. Shot de auto material, claw. Nice. Oh, actually the best way is that way. Alright. Is he in the central area or on the sides? So, I should just grab this Wiggly, just because having less stamina drain is better. And I forgot to grab the stones I should have grabbed. So around here, there. Up here. Come on, why do they always leap? Come on, stop screaming over there and actually... I hate how fast that animation was. That feels way too... good. That should be good. I'm going to go away from that wall and try to move towards the central area of the arena. Alright, he's on his final 30% of health due to him dropping that arrow I just saw. Alright. Keep focusing on the head. Come on. Nope, I shouldn't have done that. come on, I'm just trying to knock him to the ground and... Welcome to the annoying thing. If I shouldn't try to do anything special, but I want to. Also, I just... Hopefully that'll slam him into a wall. Then I'll make the actual aiming for the head a little faster and easier. Alright, Kashada Deora, Ice Dragon Scale. We're gonna go to the Eastern Camp. I don't know if his nest is high or low, but it will be in that area anyways. And just like I did with the other Elder Dragon, I'm gonna do the exact same thing, because if they're going to sleep, why waste Why waste that when I can just... use these bombs for something that, honestly, I can't capture. I should have done it for, him, but I didn't, like a fool. If he's still alive, the goal is then going to be equipping that and just... using that. Alright, got a sniper's perch over there I'll be using. I'll place him right here. Swing over to here. Lay down there. Fire. Okay, I thought that this didn't have collision, but it does. You are not getting away from me. Come on, give me the ability to shoot you down. One final shot. Alright, hooray for sticky gunning. That probably took as much time as it did for the Teostra. Deora webbing. Deora horn. Deora dragon scale. Deora webbing. See why I didn't think this had collision, as I say as I swing through it repeatedly? Also, I usually do the snipe from here, but I want to make sure I get teeth mode. Gotta love those perfect moments where you get hit, and that's the death screen you get. All Dragon Bones and Blood obtained. Took less time than Teostra, surprisingly. No faints. Wow, the largest I've hunted yet? He says, hunting it for the first time ever.
Fine work.
So you're back. Good. I see your Elder Dragon investigation went smoothly. But you're doing fine work for us out in the field, better than anyone we've ever put out there. For now, get some rest, okay? You can handle the rest of the remaining Elder Dragons there. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Discussed this cause a couple times now. Still can't determine why the Elder Dragons are all riled up, even though we've gotten rid of Nergigante. The only thing we all seem to agree on is something extremely out of the ordinary must be unfolding. Which means that there might be something causing it, even if we haven't been able to identify what just yet. Blah, what that is just yet is what I kept trying to say, but I know that's not what he said. So, what's the reason? Why are Elder Dragons regrouping in the Elder's Recess instead of staying dispersed? Is there something else? And if so, perhaps that could be what my friend has been searching for all this time.
Not bad.
You're incredible, Hunter. And advanced our study of Kushala and made sure everyone in Nicera was safe. How do you do it? Where do you get your strength? It's beyond me, I'm telling you that. Anyways, fine work with dealing with that Kushala aura. And of course, thank you for keeping everyone safe. We're now on to the final of the Elder Dragons, and my personal favorite. We had to deal with the Lord of the Underworld himself. You gotta question what there's gotta be. We haven't seen the true depths of that area yet. Just gotta wonder what is down there. What lurks in the darkness beneath it all? Who is the King of the Underworld? Though, I'm probably going to just be using a Pierce Bowgun on him. He's pretty good for it. Also, if you wonder why you keep getting your Fulvia resistance gems, you're going to figure out that soon enough when you fight him. I can't wait for the gold saucer. We're so close to the gold saucer. We're so close to the gold saucer. Team Force are genuinely funny with some of the stuff they make. We have to go to the Rotten Vale, and let's go and investigate it. I keep forgetting to bring the Gilly Mantle. Let's just hope I don't run into something that wants to immediately eat my face. Like the face-eating leopards. I can't believe the facing leopards party ate my face. Good job, game. Look, I'm pretty sure I haven't hidden or hide my own political stuff every once in a while. I'll say this, and like I said, I've made this joke where it's like, yeah, I support public libraries, and congratulations. Just by saying that, I say something innately political. I know the quickest tracks you can find here are always going to be leading you down towards this. Old tainted flesh.
Dragon evidence. We're making good progress.
More footprints. More tainted flesh. More tainted flesh. footprints. More footwork. More footwork. More energy. More energy.
I think we've collected enough Elder Dragon evidence. Let's go report to the Ecological Research Team.
And now with that, I'm going to go and investigate something else. Yeah, big odd fish in there. Nothing really worth the big old thing for. And is the special fish here? I don't see any special fish over that cliff. Alright, cool. With that, onto the research base. Oh god, when I do that... Fuck. Why do I have to consider these things? My goal is to beat
I think we have enough data
that,
to
so
now. Are we ready to report our findings?
if I do that, I have to... If I go all the way to the end of the world, I have to fight... Like, my goal is still to fight Vitalis. Like, that is my goal, but if I do that, that means I have to fight... and beat... him. Oh, that's just gonna be a death montage.
Still in one piece, then?
Ah, there you go. I have news. We've determined that an Elder Dragon does indeed inhabit the Rotten Vale. The Third Fleet has already given a name, Valhazak. They attempted to study the creature 20 years ago. Sometime 20 years ago, the Third Fleet first observed a strange phenomena involving the Vale's effluvium levels. It seems that with each Elder crossing, the Vale's effluvium increases in density. I deduce that Valhazak is the one producing it. As for how, I'll need more data in order to properly answer that. Either way, I've been told that the Third Fleet Master that we've confirmed their suspicions. Go talk to her if you'd like to know more. So, what is it? Alright, next we got... Alright, my friends are talking about something. That means I need to send them that. There's a sports song by Weird Al Yankovic. I'm gonna send that to my friends because they're talking about the Super Bowl. Alright, terrible sports team song just aside. Back to the final hunt, Valhazak. You got Elder Dragon you're dealing with in the Rotten Vale? It's called Valhazak. That's the tentative name we gave it last time it appeared. Valhazak is the reason behind the effluvium. For some reason, he's wrapped in a coat of the stuff. It must be lurking down at the base of the Vale, where the effluvium is thickest.
Well.
I've set up a quest to investigate Valhazak. You should get to work. We need to find it this time, no matter what.
It's clothed in effluvium? What kind of crazy monster are we dealing with here?
I'm gonna just eat in the quest itself, so I'm just gonna post the quest now. I'm gonna do the small amount of prep I can. So, with this is why you have Miasma gems. Miasma, this will use Effluvia as a weapon, and it will build up quickly. Yep, there's a tail joke. Alright.
One offered a Valhazak, but it was more like a possible match, not a definite ID. We might get an upgrade from shooting stars to superstars if we actually do find Valhazak here.
As per usual, I'm going to, before I go and actually do the quest, I'm always going to check if that specific fish always spawns, because there's always a chance, and I never want to pass up the chance on getting the rare fish. I am a madman who likes collecting pets in this game, if you cannot tell. Come on, that's actually a big one. That's gotta be a great fish. There you are. Yep, that's a great golden fish. Called it. Nope, no living fossil. Did I properly swap it out? No, I didn't. Alright. I didn't do... My brain gets so tracked on that fish that I just forgot to do everything, didn't I? Alright, welcome to. You should... Just reminded of... a joke that's just like, alright, everyone got all the prep, everyone got everything they need, alright, let's go and hunt. Guys, I forgot to eat. Oh my god, are you trying to make us fail? Alright, everyone retreat. That is always the bane of any hunter, is just forgetting to eat. In the old games, if you didn't eat, it is one of those... Welcome to one of the things that was contentious at the start of World, was the fact you can eat at the base camps, restock at the base camps. I am not as much, I get it, but as a person who forgets, I am so glad that they've changed it. Anyways, a new area we haven't explored. Area 16. I wonder where the Elder Dragon is. Covered in effluvium, these gyros scavenge for food. The gatekeeper of the underworld, however. I wonder what kind of symbiotic relationship it has with the Reaping the souls of the damned. Gain strength. Oh, I love his theme. Fun fact, those orange things on the side of its head aren't its eyes. The little red in front of its mouth is.
Valhazak is really here! Tracker, we found it! Now go ahead with our research. You can do this!
This monster uses effluvium released into the area, creating areas that are just generally dangerous to be around. Yep. It will have an attack that's basically effluvium beam. That is genuinely very dangerous and deadly if you get hit by it. If you use a... I tried to roll through it. I messed up. If you use something like an insect glaive, you can actually jump over that beam, and it's one of my favorite things to do when because I genuinely fight this guy almost every time with an insect glaive because of that detail. It's just so fun to jump over that beam of just effluvium. I haven't been infected by it yet, but if you get infected with the effluvium, it is recommended that you use a nullberry to heal it, as it will basically cut down your max health bar to, I believe, half. And I don't know if that attack actually does... if it can use that attack on you. But this is one of my favorite monsters in this game. I even have a little figurine of him, and I just love the flesh dragon. Look, the Lord of the Underworld is one of my favorite monsters, and I just love this fleshy dragon so dearly. It rebuilds its effluvium shielding on its belly. Oh! Ah! Alright. I'm going to get one of my ever-depleting supply of ancient potions. And I'm going to grab a tail raptor to assist me. Because I genuinely do need... It is one of those... There is no major downside to doing it, so I might as well just have my Palico recruit one of these guys. I'm going to put that in there, load that up. Ninja. Alright. Ninja. I feel like they should have went Nyanja. Would have been a better pun just to say Nyanja. More like Nanja. It's terrible what passes for a ninja these days. Alright, Okay, that was a complete and total failure. Okay, I am stuck in a wall, taking minor bits of damage everywhere, and not able to escape the corner. Okay, that I don't mind taking the hit for. That makes sense. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Oh, apparently he went high this time. That was a fun noise to hear in my ear. I know it had some... yeah, there was a thing of tainted flesh over here, wasn't there? Oh, neat. Got some dragon treasures. I'm definitely going to run low on research points in the coming days without question, so... Alright. In this area, there's going to be 2 things you could potentially drop on him. Come on, are you just that focused on them? That's one of those annoying that it occurred, but oh well. Well, you deserved that. Nope, that was a bad... That was... Come on. Kill, kill, kill. No, I don't want to grab the tainted flesh. I want to grab the material next to the flesh. Down. Good. Come on. With that. Lord of the Underworld is getting closer to death. This will be funny. Alright. With that, Valhazak is close to done. Yeah, I know where he is, game. I'm going to be grabbing stuff for a special little plan I plan to do to every single Elder Dragon. Alright, got that. Alright, now time to grab the final stuff. I want to make 100% sure I had it. So, as mentioned earlier, I'm planning on just sleep bombing every single one of these guys with a sniper shot to the head and a nice... if you want to know why I like Wyvern Snipe, this is part of the reason why. It's just fun to just go up to a monster with a bomb and just... Just place 2 bombs on their face, and then watch the fireworks go kabloom. Free God Bug. Neat. Also, yeah, this blue stuff is acid. And it will eat through you like you're in the stomach of a monster. The New World actually a monster itself? New insane Monster Hunter theory. That should be close enough to still get the blast damage in him. And that is why I had this ammo prepared. I don't know why I'm bullying my favorite monster. But I'm gonna bully my favorite monster. Ow. Like, if that... My thought was once it gets hurt, I was gonna see if I could sniper it, but I just couldn't. Oh well. Still nonetheless. Valhazak defeated. Lord of the Underworld. Gyros. Don't make me have to teach you as a piece of code that lesson. Oh, I love this old rotted dragon. I don't mind his form in Iceborne, but I just prefer the original more. Definitely feeding more on the fear, like... This is the zombie dragon. I'll be fair and blunt with that. This is a zombie dragon. And Iceborne goes with a very new popular interpretation of zombies, that being something inspired by a game called The Last of Us. The Cordyceps version of a zombie.
partner?
I knew you'd pull through. We aimed amazing progress researching the other dragons, and the stairs buzzing with excitement. Everyone's saying it's all thanks to your hard work. But Pard, having that said that, you see, guess who's back with a vengeance? I'm back with a vengeance. And right on time. My time, anyways. So I hear you get to take credit for all the other dragons. Not bad, not bad. I always knew you'd wreck shop. That's why the commander and I handpicked you in the first place. But I've got a little news to share myself. Remember how I said my old friend told me that he was going to track down a certain place brimming with energy? Well, he found it. He found it big time. So I was thinking about checking it out myself. Chances are it'll explain why the Elder Dragons have been all sort of going bonkers. And my friend had a message for you. I promised her pass across again, and so they must. I shall not take the boat until you get here. Hear that? That's a personal invitation. Which means you're coming along. No ifs, ands, or conga butts. I'll let your handler figure out the rendezvous and rendezvous. Got to make an official quest and all that. Now don't go spilling the beans to others. This is just between us. And all you have to do is sign up for the quest and show up. Don't be late. Okay.
Impressive.
Fine work taking care of those older dragons. With everything that's transpired, we should send word to the guild immediately. I'll have the captain ready my ship. However, it's still unclear why the elder dragons returned to the Elder's Recess. It's almost like they're drawn to it. Well, we'll have to continue our research until we find the answer either way. Also compiling information. Something on your mind? Al's been making plans again, has he? Where's that old devil doing? Where's that old devil going this time? Wherever it is, I suppose now you're going to. You and your partner, huh? Well, alright. I'll handle things here. Just remember, whatever happens, your partner will always be there by your side to help. And we'll be here too, waiting for you. Find what there is to find, and promise you'll find your way back home.
Hey, partner, are you sure you want to go on that quest from the Admiral?
Full steam ahead!
So, my goal was to get to every Elder Dragon that shows up at this point. And I'm debating if I should finish off the story right now. It's been 2 hours. But with this is the final quest. Oh, hey, you did it. I hope the Elder Dragons didn't ding you up too badly. You've opened the way for the Commission to make great strides in our new world Elder Dragon research. So what is it? I have not been focusing on you at all, and all the fertilizers. God damn it. Alright. With that, I'm going to be doing that. Where do I... It's just an NPC that does it? Do I need to hunt a certain monster? I'm still not sure why I haven't gotten that yet. With that, we've taken care of 4 different Elder Dragons. And we now have our finale on our hands, basically. Oh, so I haven't checked these out. Oh yeah, it's Dragon King. Not a bad item. Oh, if you ever want something that's fun, if you can get armor that Valhazak's armor, using stuff like Peak Perform, having the chest piece alongside, I think it's the hands and the waist is what I used. The super recovery on this is just constantly going to heal you no matter what. Oh, and that, when you can, just lets it just tank so many hits. wind nullify wind pressure just makes their fight even better. This thing used to be Teostra's, especially with the Master Touch in critical sets. That was always a just thing that everyone used. Nergigante. Haste and recovery. Hey, you want to attack and still keep getting health? Well, haste and recovery is the way you do it. I personally recommend these 3 pieces if you had to pick any, but everyone has their own strategies. Also got a pretty good dual blade setup with that stamina surge. Maximum might boosting based on stamina, pretty good. Oh, I can actually finally create the Sinister set. You want to look like the Grim Reaper? Well, here you go. Is that the Grim Reaper? Memes. They will never leave my mind. They will forever be trapped here. Forever, there will just be the memes. Doper's actually a really nice set, in my opinion. I personally used the legs, obviously giving you 2 to your 2 attack boost. Free element and ammo for the helmet ain't bad, but honestly the chest piece and the legs are probably going to go for. I, however, am not going to be using that. Also, with this, double checking some stuff. Well, with a very incomplete set, I think there's only one last thing to do. That is go speak with the handler about our final quest. At least for the main story. Yeah, that should be honestly a good enough piece of boot. Grimroom Polisher and an attack and elemental defense boost. I already got enough fire resistance for me to feel comfortable. So, Bard? Are you really going to this place the Admiral mentioned? While the energy is gathered? I'm not going to try and stop you, but my gut tells me something's gonna go wrong. And my gut starts talking, you know I'm start listening. Are you really going? Don't worry, if anything is there, I will fight it to the end. With that, land of convergence awaits. An immense energy flows through the new world. We found where it all leads to. Go with the Seeker and find out what's there. May the Sapphire Star guide us all. But, actually, I'm going to take a quick little detour. I know I keep skipping past it, but I feel like this is a fun time to now read something else. The Tale of the Five. Once, there was a world without time. The world was nothing but white light inhabited. But white light inhabited only by people and 5 dragons. In that world, there was only eternity and a sun that burned without beginning or end. And because there was only timeless eternity, nothing was ever lost, yet nothing was ever gained. One day, the people began to wonder why their world had no beginning or end, so they asked the dragons. The dragons opened their mouths as if to answer, but from their mouths poured water instead of words. It rushed out into streams to create the sky and the oceans. And the dragons swam away. The dragons swam to the center of the ocean, and there they began to transform into an island. One dragon sank into the sea and became the land. One dragon lifted its gaze to the sky and became the mountains. One dragon stooped low and became the lakes and scattered its scales to create the rain. One dragon fell into a deep slumber and became the forests. The last dragon climbed far into the sky to become a star of sapphire blue shining brightly above the island. The people couldn't understand why the dragons had left or why they had transformed. Eventually, a lone youth decided to go to the island to seek answers from the dragons themselves. He donned a simple cloak, climbed to the top, climbed into a simple boat, and cast off alone into the murky seas. At last, guided by the light of Sapphire Star, he reached the island of the Five. Some time passed and the youth returned. Did you speak with the dragons? The people asked. Yes, I spoke with them, he replied. Then tell us, why did they create the island? But the youth did not answer. Instead, he reached into his cloak and pulled out 5 dragon scales, which he gave to the people. And then, before anyone realized, the youth disappeared. The people left their white world and sailed across the ocean, using the 5 scales to create their own lands, their own mountains, their own lakes, and their own forests. Lastly, they created a bright moon so that the sapphire star, which had guided the youth during his voyage to seek the dragons, would no longer shine alone in the sky. The land grew large enough to obscure the sun, and the day and night were born. The mountains, lakes, and forests breathed together, and the seasons were born. The moon cast its light on the ocean, and waves were born. And thus, time was also born. Swept up in the mighty current of time, the people came to know death, but the people also came to know life. Countless days and countless nights have passed since people first came to live on the lands they had created. And, as time passed, they lost their memory of the 5 dragons, and even the memory of how time itself had been born. But deep in their hearts there dwelt a quiet knowledge of the Island of the Five, the most sacred place in the world, which to this day sleeps in the middle of the ocean, uninhabited by people and unchanged even by the relentless flow of time. So, Monster Hunter's creation myth. I'm going to make sure I'm fire resistant for sure because I know what comes next. And, you know what, I'll take the speed eating just to help me out. I approve lots. I hope you'll bring me along for our next outing too. I'm going to keep the choral orchestra. Constantly applying buffs to a hunter is really nice. Basically a hunting horn for a palico. With that, we have the Land of Convergence. Now here's the fun thing. We got a sapphire star to see itself.
This is the place the Admiral told us about.
So, you made it.
Admiral! Whoa! The Seeker is here too!
Yeah.
Yeah, you made it. On time too, I like that. That guy over there is the one who called you here. I hear you've crossed paths before. According to him, there's a place upriver where all the energy converges. So, that means it's time. When you're ready, hop on the boat over there. But remember, once you do, there's no turning back. If you're not ready, then you can step away now, and no one will judge you. So what do you say? Are you ready? I see, just as I thought. That's the way of the New World Hunter. I got myself all the stuff I could ever want. Hello, Seeker. Long time no see.
Greetings.
We meet again. Since last we met, I have followed the trail of evidence and arrived here. And so, it appears I have you. I take it you've seen the Elder Dragon's graveyard? I've discovered an abnormal amount of energy flowing through the veins beneath the veil and coursing through the whole continent. When we last spoke, I was still investigating the cause. But now I've located a place where all energy seems to be gathering. It's at the end of this river. And I intend to go there and see this place. For this is the end of everything. Together, let us find our ending. I will wait here for you until you know you are ready. Well, I'm ready.
Now then.
Upriver is a place where all the energy is gathering. I do not know why or what we might expect to find, but I believe we are meant to go. Are you prepared?
It begins.
Then let us follow what faint lights there is and see where the river takes us. Zorah Magdaros crossed the dark sea. Now this will be our crossing.
You're really doing this?
We shall return. Fear not.
How did you even find this damn place, anyway?
We have Zorah Magdaros to thank for clearing the way. Upon dying, the Elder Dragons dissolve in the effluvium, and the energy that accumulates in the veins of the earth then crystallizes.
And over time, that grew into this recess?
Yes. However, in more recent years, I have sensed a drastic surge in the land's energies.
I don't like the sound of this.
Prepare yourself, my friend. Something is terribly amiss. It's inside.
Great mother of, damn.
Over countless years, the Elders' bioenergy created this. Even I never expected it to be so enormous. Wait. It's too pure. What is this thing, really?
No! got this? I'll get him back to safety while you keep our new friend here at bay. Don't let it leave the nest. And I mean do not. I'll be back with help. Just do what you gotta do.
And with that, we witness the birth of an Elder Dragon.
You've got this. Go, go,
Well,
go.
a new Elder Dragon. What's been causing everything to do the Elder Crossing? Why is so much bioenergy gathered here? We have our answer, and it has just woken up. This is a juvenile, too, which is terrifying to consider what the adult version would be like. It'll start out in this area it'll be starting out in this area first. Is that able to be knocked down? Yes, it can. But I missed with it. So, let's see if I can... That's a lot of shots. One thing I like about this Elder Dragon is the fact that it does look very alien. All those little spots on its head are actually not eyes. They're false eyes, or something else. Some kind of other organ, potentially. Either false eyes or organs to help process energy. It could honestly be both, knowing how Monster Hunter works. With it being a juvenile, it's gonna have some... Its body isn't fully developed. It's nice and soft in almost every location. If you see where the blue energy is, those are basically weak points asking to be broken. Worth it. That was so worth taking that shot. The nice thing about this, especially if using something with Wyvern Snipe, is all of those shots just hit and connect, and you just feel like a complete and total badass. A bam. The nice thing about these types of monsters is rarely do you have to worry too much about a specific hit itself being targeting towards you, but also these things are pretty big and can actually be quite a problem if it hits in the wrong point. Ow. Nice for the earplugs, but the earplugs didn't help too much against this thing's roar. Or you got him just a second too late. Nope.
You can do it! We can do it!
Keep recording the research on this thing while I hunt it. And if I need food, I'll go to you. And with that, section 1 of this fight's done as it takes flight, and, well, we're going to be chasing it up there. You're told to not let it escape, so we're not letting it escape. I love the design of this arena still. Just the crystal behind it, just beautiful. Also, it now has new stronger attack. These leaf pools of fire everywhere. Alright, got a part break off on it. Nice. Now on to the next one I want to break. Ow. Welcome to this one. This monster has a new thing, Dragon Bite. Removes all elemental damage from your weapons. I have no clue how it affects a bowgun. I think it just weakens bowgun ammo, question mark? I don't know. Nope, missed that shot. Ow. Currently up in the air, not much I can do, and I do have what I want to do to it. Alright. I'm willing to tank that hit to get the damage off on it. This is gonna be bad if he hits me. Come on, just do a dive attack, please, and that's it. Oh, hearing this in the headphones definitely sounds different from when I heard it on the TV for the first time. Alright, Dark Eater Midir. Nice to meet you again. Just gonna eat this max potion instead. Juvenile, so it's still not aware of its full capabilities, hooray. Meaning it won't attack in its own best interests. Okay. Ow. Unknown membrane. can't really rely on the usual methods that I use to determine monsters' health. Nope, missed. Just want to get a tail cut. Thanks, Pike, for moving right in front of where I am. Just face tank it. My face is my shield. I'm gonna so regret doing that. I think I'm gonna run out of slicing ammo. I don't think I'm getting the tail cut this time. Nope, unless that one breaks it off. Speaking, it shall occur, I guess. Am I greed carving? Yes. I'm gonna greed carve. No. Where the heck is it? There it is. Ow. I have no clue if I can even do that. I don't think I can after that attempt. Yep. Yeah, I need a guard up to take those on. Okay, got one leg. Leg number 2. Ow. Ow. Alright, Sappy Jiva. No, Xenojiva. You infant, you are going to be so much easier. I keep forgetting, I keep thinking, oh yeah, this is one of the easiest hunts in the game, and then I'm reminded, oh yeah, because I actually... But I'm forgetting the fact that I have not fought this guy in such a long while, and I'm using a bow gun, and I am not having as much elemental... I don't have as much physical resistance as I'm used to. I need to remember that, yeah, this hunt I actually need to be careful with. But I think he's getting close to the end now. Also, I genuinely just love this music so much. Ah! Yeah, I couldn't have done anything about that second shot.
You can grab a transport at the hitching post there. Then you'll be able to reach the other side of the river. Mm-hmm.
I am not restocking on ammo. I don't need to. I'll make a bunch like I always do, but I do not need to restock entirely. Alright. Alright. Alright, Pike. Thank you for your invincible bongos. I was so close to doing it without needing... I could have done it. If I didn't faint to that double shot, I would have done it. Xenojiva, the final boss of the world. The Sapphire Star incarnate, and... Oh, even got his. I got a Xenogem. I love the fact that anything that's like Dragon and Monster Hunter like this is usually something very unnatural. As you can see, that is actually where its eyes are. That's its eye right there as it's closed. But yeah. Just love how alien it looks. Admiral! I have been getting like some of the worst part luck I've ever had in this game. New argument pigment customizations have been added to the box and carry more specialized tools on your quest. Now you can bring 2 things instead of just the 1. New cutscene has been added to the gallery. New upgrade level to your armor. A newborn life was found at the heart of the new world, where the land's energy converged. It's provided the hardest battle yet, but the hunter claimed victory, and now we celebrate.
Hey! Commander! He's awake!
What is it with you? All you ever do is sleep and fall off things. So how awesome were you down there?
Stop
Too
being
awesome?
annoying. Yes.
Well, good morning. Thanks to you, the Research Commission's work is complete. I sent a ship ahead to report back to the Guild. They'll relieve us just as soon as they confirm our findings. Everyone, I commend you all for your valiant efforts here. And now, let us celebrate!
To banquet!
Cheers! Well, we did it. You know, after we crash-landed here, I started to wonder if I made the right choice. But the new world was all the adventure I wanted and more. Oh, she made it. I'm just gonna say hi. Come on.
May I? If not for you, I might not be alive. Thank you. You have quite the eccentric group here. But all of them talented, unique, driven. You all seem willful, of your own mind. But when the time comes, you join together and become a force to be reckoned with. I suspect there is no trial you could not collectively overcome. A monster that's been incubating in bioenergy. Lurking so close, yet hiding so well. Perhaps it was what first drew the aging elders here, to satisfy its cravings for energy.
Could be right. Maybe it used some sort of pheromone or something. Eventually, the land became rich with nutrients. The perfect home for tough monsters. The energy smorgasbord must be why the elders inhabit the recess. Huh, you know. We're lucky you stopped that thing. Would have been a disaster if it left its nest. Well then, 3 cheers for you.
No. I think you should keep it.
Listen up, everyone. We've received word from the Guild. The Guild commends you for your dedicated research of the Elder Crossing. In light of your findings, we have confirmed the monster as a new species of Elder Dragon. An official name has been chosen. Xeno'jiiva. This concludes your duties with the Research Commission. We thank you again for your service. You are free to return home at your discretion.
Yeah.
However, the Commission's presence in the New World still has potential to be of great benefit to the Guild. We would ask you to continue your work there, if you are so willing. There you have it. If we decide to stay and take on new research, there are bound to be trials ahead. Dangers. You don't want that, do you?
What are you talking about? Of course that's what we want. Let's stay.
We can do it!
Yeah, we won.
Yes, we do.
All right. Commission, welcome to your new home.
I better pack on some weight. This is gonna be hard work.
With that, that's the story of Monster Hunter World. But my goal was to go all the way until Iceborne. And I want to go to the end of the world, as I've nicknamed it so frequently, where you had to fight against the Black Dragon Fatalis himself. We are not even halfway through this. I am going to be struggling so much when we get to there. This is barely even halfway point in my opinion. We got a lot more of the official quests to do. There's even some additional special assignments that are going to need to be done. And my goal is these streams are just going to be the main quests. I don't know if I'm going to include the loot. I think I might just do some of those side things on my own. I'm definitely not doing the Final Fantasy XIV one, or I might do the Witcher one. No, I'm gonna do that on my own time. There are crossover quest assignments that I'm going to just do in the background on my own time, I still think. I am glad though that they take you out of your armor and put you in the classic leather at the end of this, because I'll be honest, that cutscene with me in a Wiggler suit would have been very different. Oh god, what is it with... People like to wear dumb things, and the Wiggler is just the perfect dumb helmet in the entire series. Especially with the fact that it has that weird, like, neck physics thing that just allows it to constantly just go back and forth. But I absolutely love it. Just the weird neck wiggle is just so fun. Third Fleet Research Base. I love the Third Fleet Research Base. And as a third generation hunter, I think it's just I just like it because, yeah, each generation of hunter has their own little things that they're just stuck to. And for the third generation hunters, well, Third Fleet's fun. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth fleet. It's a fun little moniker and just thing to give us as a generation sort of thing. Third fleet, first fleet, just our own little thing. And it's funny, that's the research fleet. All scholars, no hunters, but I will say they got Third Fleet hunters without question. But we still have more stuff to do. There's going to be the Iceport next, which will probably be... I'll probably do some stuff in this. Finish crafting some weapons, get all the parts I need for them to be able to be fully upgraded, so I don't have to worry about that when we start up on Iceborne. But I definitely know I'm going to be struggling with some of those things. It's the annoying question. God, that's the worst part about starting this. Just, do I do the thing I'm supposed to, and that is go and farm actual equipment, or do I just keep pushing off getting a full proper set even further for down the road? Even further, this is the ultimate kerfuffle with Monster Hunter. do I try creating actual armor and builds, or do I just wait till I rank up? Like, I at least made a I made the most slapdashed half-made build I ever could with this. Like, yeah, it's a build, but it's like not even. It's not a build. Like, it's just me wearing attack up, quick sheath. Like, I have not even. It's just pure attack setup and getting a divine blessing charm to make sure I can at least tank a hit, and that's pretty much it. I hope that at least I can do Kulve Taroth in my free time. Because I do need Kulve parts. And I need cool weapons. And worst case, I just get every single cool weapon. Then when I get to Master Rank, I can unlock their full potential again. Oh, probably at that point I'm just gonna go with sappy weapons, but I'll still need to do that. Heaven and Earth are yours. You defeat Earth, you defeat Heaven. And then you just defeat... Actually, surprisingly, in this, you defeat... No, you defeat Heaven in this storyline. Then you fight the Earth in the next. That learning a bowgun has been pretty nice, though, I won't lie. It's been nice to use these weapons. But I am dreading the moment I have to go and fight him. He is going to be a trial and a half on their own, and I need to learn how to use elemental ammo against them so I can seal them. Then once that's done, I'm going to immediately switch back to raw damage on them, because that's what probably I should be doing in that fight, I think. But I have to do... Well, the good news is the Hornbranks aren't 100% necessary, but you're still going to struggle if you don't break the horn. I'm gonna be honest, though, when I get a chance, I am not going to be wearing this weird armor setup for long, because there's a specific layered look I love. And I want to see what it looks like on a male hunter, because I just enjoy its classic look. And I hope I don't accidentally talk to the one that gives me that quest. I keep forgetting that the trade yard is just an upside down ship.
Look who's here. I knew it was only a matter of time. You ready to shake things up? The new world awaits. Let's get hunting.
Hunter cap has been removed. So, Legia has been spotted. Talk to the Feisty Fiver to begin that new investigation.
The
Field team's gathered at the main gate. Seems like they're getting ready to go out on an expedition in the forest.
So that will be the start of Iceborne when I do that. Third Fleet Feline. Serious Handler. Huntsman. They all have special investigations that we'll probably be doing later. I'll probably be doing in my free time. First Wyverian Ritual. So, with the Streamstone stuff, we can make new gems out of old... We can make new decorations out of old decorations. I myself just recommend doing the Greatest Jaguars quest instead at this point if you have the base game. I'll give you a lot of stuff. But with that, we're done with Monster Hunter World base, though I'll be honest, I'll probably be doing some of the... Next time I stream, my focus is probably going to be on doing Iceborne so I can unlock that and start dealing with that stuff. And continue that from there. Just checking that stuff. And we got Xeno'jiiva. Honestly, Spare Shot is a pretty nice skill to have, especially in Razor Sharp. Spare Shot especially if using a bowgun, for the simple reason of, congratulations, you are constantly now going to be able to keep firing. You don't need to reload, you just fire and forget. But we now have our Hunter Cap RHR limit unlocked. Now when you do quests, you'll gain HR slowly, and once you reach certain checkpoints, you're going to be given special assignment quests. For the simple reason that you now need to up your ability to do more. If you wonder what these outlined monsters are, they're tempered monsters. They're going to be deadlier than before, and they're going to be harder than before. Good luck. Caps, I think, are going to be 30 and 50. Yep, 30 and 50. With that, I got a lot more hunting to do to prepare and finish up for that. Also, I'm going to make sure I don't accidentally activate the Final Fantasy XIV quest, because that will change the music to this area forever, and I kind of like Astera being Astera in the meantime. I do not want to deal with that song for the next 5 years. Anyways, to anyone who's watching this, I don't know. Pardon me questions. Why are you indeed watching this? If you enjoy it just because, hey, you found me and you like my voice and enjoy the gameplay, hey, thank you. Obviously, I'm not the best heavy bow gunner in this game. I'm a melee weapon user. I'm not going to use the ranged weapons. Like, I use them occasionally, but I am not dedicating myself to fully learning this. But I think I've learned way more than I realized. But The base game's done. And that still took me well over 40 hours of gameplay. Yeah, fun fact, if I were to show you the amount of time I've put into this, I put at least, I think, 40 hours at least in this file with the off-stream stuff I've been doing. My main file has over 800 hours in this game. And even then, I know that's chump change compared to what other people have put into this game. Either way. To those who are watching, hopefully you've enjoyed this. I don't think anyone else is watching the actual stream. I'm pretty sure I'm giving people motion sickness. If you are watching the stream, hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's New Year's, happy New Year's. If it's Christmas, Merry Christmas. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's any sort of special holiday, hopefully you're enjoying it. I'll see you on the flip or flop side.